not sure about everybody watching this, but most people that I have spoken to this week have all said they've had a pretty challenging time. You know, the energy's been a bit tough, situations have got quite loud, and there's been quite a few boundaries that have been pushed. It has not been an easy one, I have to say, and it has pushed a lot of my boundaries as well. And I have found being in lockdown in Spain, not able to get out, an incredible physical challenge this week. I felt like I was almost going to get to the point where I was going to do something drastic because I needed to get energy out. And I'm pretty good, as you all see. I sit down every morning and I do my little meditation and I ask myself how I want to show up every day. But it is so abnormal not to have exercise, not to move and not to shift your body, because it is an absolute physical need to move. So it seriously has felt like Christmas here this weekend, being let out for the first time and just getting out on the beach with my bike for 2 hours. I am just a different woman. It is phenomenal, night and day, in terms of how it's changed my energy, my physicality, my mindset. It's just like 0 to 100. It was beautiful, and also it was so nice just to see everybody else that's been locked down for 50 days smile, feeling good, sharing this experience together. It's been quite special. In life, we build up toxins in our bodies, and when we exercise, this is how we release the toxins. So with the food that we eat, with the chemicals in our house, with the products that we use, there is toxicity in a lot of the stuff in our daily lives. And I have spoken about this before. Toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, cleaning products, anything that's in a jar, anything that comes off a supermarket shelf that is not fresh has some kind of chemical in it. And this builds up as toxin in our body that needs to be released. And when we don't exercise, we don't sweat that out, or we don't move that energy, it builds up in our bodies. And this is what causes stress, fatigue, heartache, anxiety. And it can lead to a whole heap of other long list of stuff that I'm going to talk about too. So, simply put, 30 minutes of exercise, whether it's walking, cardiovascular, or even if it's a HIIT training, something that actually elevates your heart rate, the impact, the positive impact on your body, your mental health, and your physicality is phenomenal. This basically opens the door for you to reduce stress, to have better sleep, to have better cognitive function, so improved memory because circulation's moving in your body, so your brain's getting more blood, and also to help you fight off things like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, some cancers, and depression. It's pretty phenomenal. And especially for women who have a 70% higher chance of suffering from depression, exercise is one of those direct correlations with fighting against depression. So when we don't move, not only do we spread and become chubba wubba, but we also have this amazing tendency to fall into that kind of depression or any kind of depression, which is not a place any of us want to be in. The other thing that people probably don't know a lot about, because it's actually not advertised a lot, is that there are more women killed every year by cardiovascular disease than there is any other disease, including breast cancer. More women die every year from cardiovascular disease than men. Did you know that? One of the most wonderful things about doing exercise, it actually helps the brain produce creativity. It's a biological fact. The more blood that goes to the brain through oxygen and exercise and this circulatory system waking up, the more creative we become. And in this crazy lockdown where we're all forced to make some decisions and choose to change, move, shift, evolve, to have a more creative brain is definitely what we all need to see us through during this time. So get out there and start moving, people. So my advice is, while you're in lockdown and in most countries, most people are allowed out, and we're just getting there. Use the time to exercise as much as you possibly can. Use that way to love your body and show up for your body as much as you possibly can. So as I'm feeling like this new woman after 2 days of exercise, full of ideas and ready to fight tigers again, I thought I'd share. So happy Sunday, people.